Ned bathroom far, far cleaner than usual. Some serious trouble was brewing. Meet Dottie, the Dirt Speck. She might be tiny, but she's super, super sticky. Hee hee, try washing me off. Won't budge. She loved to make a mess, splashing muddy water all over the sink, clinging tightly to a little hand that was trying its best to get clean. The hand scrubbed and scrubbed, but Dottie just laughed, holding on for dear life. But then, out of nowhere, a hero arrived, sliding in with a dramatic whoosh, with sparkles trailing behind and a cape made of bubbles blowing in the breeze. It was the champion of cleanliness, Soapy the Super Cleaner. "Fear not, I'm here to save the day," Soapy declared, striking a heroic pose. Dottie just scoffed. "Cha, you can't stop me. I stick to skin like glue." Too. And she wasn't just being dramatic. Let's zoom in and see what's really going on. On a microscopic level, Dottie the Dirt Speck and her oily friends cling to skin because they have a secret power. They're hydrophobic. That's a fancy word that just means they're afraid of water. They hate it. Water? Nope. No thanks. I'm staying right here. Water droplets would just slide right past them, unable to grab hold. That's why just rinsing your hands with water doesn't always work. But Soapy was special. He was a master of disguise. He wasn't just one thing. He had two very different sides to him. You could think of him like a tiny molecule with two hands. One hand absolutely loves water. We call this side hydrophilic. The other hand, too, it loves dirt and oil. We call that side hydrophobic, just like Dottie. Soapy had the perfect tools for the job. With this secret weapon, Soapy went into attack mode. He split himself into a whole army of tiny soap molecules, marching like brave soldiers towards the grimy battlefield. It was time for a pincer movement. Half of his army, the oil-loving side, reached out to grab onto Dottie and all her dirt friends. The other half, the water-loving side, got ready for the next step. Soapy commanded his troops. Team Dirt Grabber, lock on. Team Water Hugger, get ready to pull. With a series of satisfying clicks, the first part of the plan was complete. 2. The soap molecules had Dottie surrounded and firmly in their grasp. Now for the grand finale. With a splash and a swirl, the water rushed in. The water-loving hands of the soap army all grabbed onto the flowing water. As the water moved, it pulled the soap molecules with it. The soap army formed a circle around Dottie, lifting her right off the skin and trapping her inside a bubbly cage. This amazing bubble cage has a scientific name, a micelle. What is this? Let me go, Dottie yelled, bouncing around inside her new prison, completely powerless. The battle was won. The water-loving sides of Soapy's army held tight to the water, pulling the entire Bubberland a very surprised Dottie along for the ride. They surfed the wave of water right off the skin and down the drain, like tiny boats floating down a river. Bye-bye, Dirt. Enjoy your trip down the drain. Soapy waved triumphantly. As she disappeared down the swirling vortex, Dottie yelled, "I'll be back." Maybe. And just like that, the bathroom was sparkling clean again. The child's hands were no longer muddy, but shining and bright. Soapy struck one last heroic pose, with rainbow shimmers and confetti bubbles floating all around. And that's the amazing story of how Soapy uses science's hydrophilic and hydrophobic powers to defeat dirt and keep us clean every single day. So, next time you're washing your hands, remember the tiny superhero working hard for you. As Soapy always says, when in doubt, soap it out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing science stories.